Hello everyone, my name's Idiotic Synergy, and today we're talking about Necromunda. Well, new reveals for Necromunda. We are talking about the mind-locked Wyrd and the Spektors. Cephalopod. Cephalopod? Is it Cephalopod or Cephalo? I don't know how you pronounce it. It's weird, but then again, they are weird by nature and name. I don't know where I was going with that. But starting off, let's just go through this because I want to talk about the rules as well. Yeah, that if you were expecting a meme dub, there'd be one later on. So if you want to give this video a miss, go for it. Seriously, I like talking about new releases, but I know most of you are here for meme dubs, so there'll be one later on. But for people that are interested in this for some weird reason, let's talk about models. So this is the mind-locked Wyrd. What is a mind-locked Wyrd, you might ask? It's a fucking psycho, mate. It's a psycho. What more do you want? It's a psycho with a lot of spells. And as much as I like this model because, you know, the cape looks really cool, the hair is mental, the blue eyes are really cool. What the hell is that? Hang on, there's a gizmo going into her head. Oh, that's weird. Cool, but weird. And maybe that's why she's sort of like screaming in pain, because her mind is locked. That would make sense. Now, when I first saw this model, I generally didn't know if I liked it or not. I mean, I kind of do, but at the same time I thought it would be more body horror, because it's an unsanctioned psyker that is being controlled by the Psi Syndicate, which are, weirdly enough, friends with the Delac gang. They're very closely linked. It isn't like the Delac gang are also pretty fucking weird. They are really weird. They are the creepiest gang in the game. Yeah, they are. Some of their models are just creepy. But when I first saw this, I thought, you know, not enough body horror, and as much as the gizmo in her head is, you know, kind of fitting for a grim dark setting, I kind of wanted them to go full on body horror, like with a Lobo Ogren. What I mean, like a Lobo Ogren, the helmet of a Lobo Ogren, I was expecting it to be something like that, where her head would be encased inside like a weird machine or something. But other than that, it's fine. It's personal preference. Some people might like it, some people might not. I do like, however, that the more powerful of a psyker you are, your hair just has to be as mad as possible. I mean, you have Malkador, who probably had some really mad hair. You had the Emperor, who was famous for having mad hair. Magnus, who is also famous for having mad hair. And now you've got her, who's got mad hair. So, mad hair, the madder your hair, the better psyker you are. Unless, of course, you're Delac, in which case you're all a bunch of slapheads. Again, Delac are just weird. They're all a bunch of slapheads. You can just kind of want to do a meme dub where just one guy keeps going up to a Delac gang member and just slapping them on the head. And he's just trying to play bongos, much to the annoyance of the gang. Anyway, my brain sometimes goes to weird places. I do like the staff though. The staff this person has is really cool, but knowing Necromunda, it's probably quite shit. Yeah, the cooler the weapon looks, the worse it is. Or it's probably average. That's that's probably it. It's probably a really painfully average weapon. I'm hoping not, because it does look really cool. And if you remove her arm here and give her a las gun, a las pistol, or a stub gun, like one of those tiny revolver pistols, then you could have a really cool bounty hunter. I generally think this model would look really cool as a bounty hunter. Granted, it is resin, but I do like it. I do like it. Next up, we have got the Spektors, which, yeah, they're just creepy. They're mainly made for Delac, and if you like Delac, then you're going to love these, because fucking look at them. They are so weird. They are so weird. They're basically flying brains in metal jars, effectively, with massive claws. I don't get them, and I like them. I do. I can't say anything bad about them. I generally think they are really cool. Creepy, but really cool at the same time. I mean, look at them. I think what gets me is that the brain is always seeping out from the back. Is horrible. Oh, and as well, there's some Vansar Ash Waste upgrade packs. Yeah, sorry. Compared to the other two reveals, I'm not fussed about the Vansar upgrade packs. I mean, they look cool if you want to try and get new helmets. I mean, it's up to you. I mean, you have bald-headed Sam Fisher here, a man with all the lenses known to Earth here. Why do they have multiple lenses? I don't know. But yeah, sorry. Just why the goggles? I mean, I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm not a Fansar fan. I mean, Fansar are cool, but I'm not that into them where it's like, oh, I must get this. Anyway, so the models I think look pretty cool. Though I wish that I wish the mind-locked Wyrd would be more body horror. But again, that's a personal preference. And the Spector. I hate spelling and I hate this word. I don't. To be fair though, I reckon if you use this word in Scrabble, you win. Oh dear, and you get 3 of them, which means it's going to cost £100. I don't know. I don't know how much they're going to be, but it is from Forge World, so it's probably going to break the bank, lads. Anyway. Let's go into the rules, because they do have rules, and yeah, rule time. Everyone likes rules. Yeah! Right, so these are the rules. Oh boy, can you tell why I script everything? I've been over the rules several times now, but I keep coughing, so that's fun. Let's see if I can get through these quickly. So, movement 4, weapon skill 5, ballistic skill 3, strength toughness 3, wounds 2, initiative 4, which is average. I'm surprised at how slow this person is, and I would be more surprised at this, the weapon skill and ballistic skill, but as you can tell, there's no gun or melee weapon here, so yeah, I don't know if that's a Necrodamus thing or if it's legitimately just something they don't have. Which is a shame because, you know, they have a big booping stick. You get 1 attack, leadership 8, cool check 6, willpower 4, that's quite good, and intelligence 9. You get fearsome as a skill, which means if you're in combat, the person that charged you has to do a willpower test, or is in combat with you, and they have to do a willpower test. If they fail, they can't attack you, which is quite useful in some circumstances. And you get mesh armor, which is a 5-up save. It's not an invulnerable save, mind you, but a 5-up save is better than no save. Especially in some situations in Ash Wastes, where it's like, oh, what's that? You've got a 6-up save? Fuck you, you're dead now. Wyrd power. You choose 3 of the following. So, any one of these wonderful skills, you can just choose. My personal favourite one is Maddening Visions, because you cast that on someone, they have to pass a willpower test or an intelligence test, I can't remember off the top of my head, but if they fail whatever test they have to pass, they go insane, meaning they run away, and yeah, insanity checks in this game are quite fun to make people do. Psychic Awakening! When becoming allied, a fighter will gain the following. So, the fighter will also become an unsanctioned psyker and will gain 1 random Wyrd power from the chosen discipline. Darkness, Delusion, Madness. Ooh. And then you get to choose 1 Wyrd power from here. Ooh. Which, it is what it is. I honestly don't know. I don't play psykers at all. I've seen other people play psykers, but I'm not interested in them. Well, I'm not interested playing psykers in Necromunda because it's more faff. As much as I love Necromunda, psychic powers already take a long time. It isn't like 10th edition where it's all streamlined. It's more like what 8th edition where you had to roll 2 dice and for each psychic power you wanted to do, and it's just more complicated. Anyway, drawbacks: Dark Dreams. Starting a battle, you pass a willpower test for a random friendly fighter, or that fighter can't be part of the crew for this battle. Test trigger: playing Ghast Harvest. Include the ally in the crew. Yay! So that's one drawback. And the other one is this one, where if you roll a 6, basically, it says on a 7, it's d6 plus 1 for every friendly unsanctioned psychic that you have. On a 7, you suffer a lasting injury for a random friendly fighter. Now, that can either be really quite good because Necromunda injury table has improved slightly, which means that if you roll a 1 and if you roll like a 14 or anything under, if you roll like a 1 and a 4 and get 14, then that gives you impressive scars, so you can buff your character. Most lasting injuries, though, will just flat out nerf your character horrifically. The worst one is hobbled, in my humble opinion, because hobbled just means that you're -1 movement, and as someone that's played Ogryns, and I had a Lobo Ogryn that was hobbled twice, so my movement was 2. Yeah! It was so funny. Just this movement 2 Ogryn that would just slowly walk everywhere. But that it is what it is. What other thing is there? Oh yes, that's right. Nearly forgot. I think it was on this page. Hey, it was, and they spelt it wrong here. Yeah, so the Spectre or Spector. Who spelt it wrong? I think Necrodamus spelt it wrong. So the Spectre is movement 5, weapon skill 4, ballistic skill 5, strength 3, toughness 3, wounds 1, initiative 3, attacks 1, leadership 7, cool check 5, willpower 6, intelligence 4. It has flight, it has sensor array, roll an extra d6 and pick a dice to discard, and threat response, where if your owner is taken out of action, you can have up to 3 of these, by the way, each one costing 100 credits, so for 300 credits, I don't think it's worth it. I don't think 300 credits is worth having 3 of these. Maybe it is if you want to just have 3 flying brain boys around, but personally I would invest in more gangers. But hey, it depends how seriously you're taking this game. Anyway, when the owner dies, everyone within d6, so minimum 1 inch, maximum 6 inches, yay, suffers a strength 1 automatic hit with seismic, meaning you're always pinned, and no save roll if the wound roll is a 6. And Watchdog, meaning that if you're doing a certain mission where your opponent is standing guard, then having one of these is quite useful, because attackers can be spotted outside the vision arc. Add 1 modifier to spotting, and a 1 before modifiers still fail. So, that is everything. And don't worry about this Spector here, that's for something else. And the Spiker is here. Anyway, that is everything. I've been Idiotic Synergy, thanks for watching this really long video. Now can you see why I script everything, because it's a mess. Yeah, I'm much better at scripting, but I really wanted to talk about the new models and their rules, so my apologies if I've wasted your time. Anyway, I'm going to go. I'll edit this together, and then I'll create that meme dub for you all, so see you later. Oh, and by the way, I've got dice. Yeah, dice. You can buy my dice. Yeah, I've got official channel dice now. I feel like a proper YouTuber. Now, time for me to get into some controversy by setting myself on fire or doing something daft. I don't know, I'm just someone that likes making scripts. Anyway, Remember, take care, stay safe, and I'll see you later.